In this episode, I visit my most favourite beach in Falmouth and discover a huge sea cave whilst out swimming. But due to camping restrictions, I may need to find a more suitable place to spend the night. But that won't put me off enjoying the beach. Maenporth, here I come! Maenporth Beach is actually one of my most favourite beaches in Falmouth, but there's signs everywhere saying that it's monitored by CCTV and there's no overnight camping. So I'm probably not going to stay here tonight. But I really wanted to go into the water, but I figured it's not going to be calm enough for snorkeling. It might be a few waves here, so I might be able to get surfing, but literally it's kind of that in between. There's a few people swimming out there. I still definitely need to get in the water though. The one thing I need to remember to do is still pay to park here. If the cafe's open, I'm going to head up there and pay. As the sun's coming out, I might just go for a little swim and pop around to some of the little private beaches and the little sea caves around the corner. More and more people have been asking me about when I wear a weight belt and when I don't, and because the visibility is not going to be great today, I'm not actually planning on doing a lot of diving down. I'm just literally going to go for a swim, so I don't really want the weight sort of holding me back as I sort of swim out to sea. Tell you what, it doesn't matter about the visibility, it doesn't matter about the water conditions, it's all about just getting out in the water, resetting those batteries and just loving it. Woo! Now, for everyone that's seen most of my videos, you'll know that I have been here before. So I do know what to expect, but I wouldn't recommend anybody swimming out here in the middle of nowhere on their own unless they know what to expect. Now, last time I got quite deep into this cave, but the currents are stronger today, so I've got to be really careful. So let's just give you a look with me grabbing over the side. There we go. It's cool, isn't it? So last time I was here, there was actually a bit of chalk on the wall there, but it looks like it's obviously been washed away in some of the storms that we've had. Right, I think it's time, I'm getting a bit peckish. Time to head back, I think. Bye, cave. See you next time I come out here. I've been in your waters, been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before. The non-alcoholic beverage of choice for this evening is Rattler Zero. Let's give it a go. That's like the worst bottle opener. Zero means 0% alcohol. It's not bad, it tastes like appetizer. Now maybe I'm not being fair. It's got that tang of Rattler that appetizer doesn't have. I actually got recommended one of these, and it's a Ridge Monkey sandwich toaster type thing. So it comes really small, you can pretty much just camp with it anywhere. And it comes with all these like little like utensils, which I thought was quite cool. And you just literally put the handles on it, and then it's got magnets that just hold it together. Really clever design. And you literally open that up, open that bad boy up. Here's a sandwich that I made at home earlier. It's just cheese and pickle. Bread fits in there perfectly. Close it down, and then fire it up. Now this isn't the biggest one they do like a larger one, but I just bought the small one because they're not sponsoring me, so I thought I'll just try it out with the cheap one. But I guess we'll find out how good a job it does in a minute. Okay, moment of truth. All right. Okay. Yeah, it seems to have worked. Not bad. I mean, I'm sure it says somewhere how long you're supposed to cook it for, like each side, but I just winged it. And even though one side was a little bit well done, really tasty. Okay, so here's the situation. It's starting to rain. The weather's just been all up and down all day. I'm going to make the bed here. I'm not going to stay here because I don't want to upset the owners or anything like that. I'm trying to set a good example in these videos. So because there's signs everywhere saying don't camp here overnight, I can't really endorse it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive into Falmouth, find somewhere nice and cozy to park up, and then go for a little mooch around Falmouth. What could go wrong? Bye Maenporth.
Wish that I could stay. Wish for this moment to never go away. But it's all in my mind.
Well, I think this is as good a place as any. Now, it does look like it's on a slight slant, so I might end up sleeping, well, I might end up just sort of falling back in my bed like this, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And I know it's not as good as the beach, but look at this view that I've got to wake up to in the morning. It's just started raining. So I'm thinking, as I'm in Falmouth, it would be rude not to go to my old stomping ground, which was the Chain Locker. I say it was my old stomping ground because I used to work there. It's one of those pubs where I can walk in and hopefully there'll be somebody in there I know. I think I probably could have parked a little bit closer to the town. It's just taken me about 10 minutes to walk in. Now, if you ever come to Falmouth, don't park in this car park. I did make a video about it a little while back about how it's a bit of a scam. I'll link it at the end of the video. Okay, so I didn't have any friends in the Chain Locker, but I had one more ace up my sleeve before giving up. So it's one of those things where if you go to the Chain Locker and there's not really anyone there that you know, which there wasn't, then you go to 5 Degrees West.
So luminous and vibrant, I'm always in the mood for you. Always in the mood.
And just like that, second time lucky, I found some friends. Do you want to be in the video, Bob? Kev, do you want to be in the video?
Yeah, of course, mate.
Do you want to give CK Kitchens a shout out?
CK Kitchens and Bathrooms, best ever places.
Well, that was quite a pleasant night. Nice to catch up with people. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, hang on. Don't forget my routine. See See you in the morning. Good morning. Pleasant night's sleep. I really love sleeping in this van. It's so cozy. It doesn't matter whether I've got the full bed out or just this half bed that I've got now. I always get a great night's sleep. It's actually quite a nice day out there. I've had worse views in the morning. So for anyone that was lucky enough to get a car sticker, if you could just follow me on Instagram, I'll put my Instagram link there. And just take a picture of wherever you've stuck it and then just like send it to me on Instagram and I'll share it. I'm trying to get my Instagram followers up over 1,000. I'm currently on like 800. So I guess the moral of today's story was just because you can't stay at a particular place overnight doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy it and then find somewhere else that can be equally as beautiful to spend the night. But on that note, the video that I mentioned last night about that car park that ripped me off, I'll link that there. Check it out and I'll see you next week.